Hello, Fatema again, bro. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I'm good too. And today is going to be my favorite topic, which is Instagram. So it's going to be great fun, and I'm sure કે જે બિઝનેસ ઓનર છે ઘણા બધા એક્સાઇટેડ હશે કેમ કે સ્ટ્રેટેજીસ અને ટિપ્સ એ લોકોને મળવાની છે. તો ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ આઈ વુડ લાઈક ટુ નો કે તમારી આ ઇન્સ્ટાગ્રામની આ સોશિયલ મીડિયાની જર્ની કઈ રીતે સ્ટાર્ટ થઈ. બિકોઝ મને યાદ છે કે મેં જ્યારે સ્ટાર્ટ કરેલું તો મેં તો ઘરવાળાને કીધું નહોતું કે ભાઈ મેં સોશિયલ મીડિયામાં મારું કરિયર બનાવવા જઈ રહ્યો છું અને મેં એટલો સિરિયસ બી નહોતો. બટ ધીરે ધીરે આઈ ટોલ્ડ ધેમ બીકોઝ આઈ વોઝ નોઈંગ કે એ લોકોને ખબર બી નહીં હોય કે શું હોય છે આના અંદર એન્ડ હાઉ ઇટ્સ ગોઈંગ ટુ વર્ક. સો વોટ વોઝ ધ સ્ટોરી ફોર યુ?
Oh my God, there's a long journey towards how I started, but I know that Jada and are both niches almost same marketing, and I think the time when we started, like even you started at that time, not many people were aware of social media marketers. के छे. So mostly, everybody thought I'm an influencer or I'm a blogger, and I used to have all these questions only, and same as that my parents had no idea. Most of my family members didn't know what actually was my work. So hatu maru work. So that was the main challenge I had to come across. Okay, kevanu ke what exactly I am doing, because it was not very clear. I think social media hit really high when COVID baad ઘણું hype થઈ ગયું, and everybody came to know more about the power of social media marketing. How can we do marketing and all of it? So that was I think that was the awareness. પછી લોકોને થોડું થયું કે okay, she's not just a blogger, not just an influencer, she is a social media marketer, because I never wanted to step into it. So uh, how it started, by the way, hello everyone, thanks for joining in. Hi Hussaina. So the first thing we started was, like, very few people know that I had like a product-based business prior. Like me and my very good friend, we started a product-based business online in I think 2013, and Instagram was very new. Like Instagram came in like October 2010 સુધી આવ્યું હતું. So it was not very hyped, and it was pretty new channel, and we had hit 10K followers that time. So that was like, it was really good. I was all up and around with marketing, experimenting with all the strategies. It always had been my love. And then what happened was the Instagram account was disabled. So it was not hacked or something, but it just got disabled. And like, we were at such a bad like, we couldn't even imagine कि आम भी થઈ શકે, Instagram સાથે, and it was just gone overnight. But then we were very determined. We were like, it's okay, we'll start all over again. And when I started it, what happened was I went even deeper than what I was doing before marketing. So मैं हजी courses लेवा लागे गए, different. I was checking out a lot of mentors, what I was doing, what was working, and it was really fun. क्योंकि market was changing. Instagram was also booming that time. So it was like a lot of things were happening, and that's where what happened was, when I was like, fast forward, my sister was sitting, Mari bein hati, and she was just going through an ad, and she saw an ad of social media manager, and she told me that, Ben, you're doing the exact same things what is mentioned here. And in that job offer નું જે salary package હતું was really good, like ઘણું fine હતું comparatively. So I had no intention of doing the job. So it was like, it was just that ki ad ayu and we saw. And that time I was like, oh my God, this is actually a really big area, and then the gonna growth hai sake. And there is lot of, and I started taking my own job in my business very seriously, that okay, there is a lot of things in marketing I have to learn, I have to go do like lot of things. And that's where like uh, the whole thing started happening. Okay, like, if I'm doing it for my business, I could also do it for other people, for other business. I don't need to take a job. So it was just a test, because I never wanted to take a job. And when I did, and I opened my account in 2019 on Instagram, I started getting clients. Then I started having people asking me that, okay, how can I run my business? What can I do for marketing? And then the coaching started coming in place. So every time when I think I was moving ahead, there was one thing I never stopped was learning, getting
Right.
mentorship, getting courses, getting coaching. And I knew that if I want to coach, I want to get certified also. એમ નથી કે મને
Hmm.
ખાલી સ્ટાર્ટ કરી દેવું છે because marketing execute કરવા છે or you want to run your business online or any business, the whole major part આવે છે mindset નો. Lot of people think there's a lot of competition. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do. I'm so busy. All of these things come up, and people don't are
You
not
have to
able to
take it.
implement any strategies. Like
Hmm.
strategies are available in and out. It is not that you don't have tips or you don't have things to do, but it's very hard for them to execute. And yeah, I started doing with the coaching. Ne pachi fast forward today, I'm here with you. I'm running
I guess
an agency.
સિમિલર પીરિયડ હતો જેવારે આઈ ગેસ તમે અને મેં સ્ટાર્ટ કરેલું મને યાદ છે તમારું બી પેજ એકદમ નવું હતું મારું બી નવું હતું અને અભી
Exactly.
સ્ટાર્ટમાં બી ઘણી વાત હતી કે શું કરવું જોઈએ અને બાયો કેમ જોવે અને ઓલ ધેટ થિંગ એન્ડ યુ હેડ ડેફિનેટલી હેલ્પ મી સો આઈ રિમેમ્બર ધેટ અને હમણાં તમે કીધું કે તમારું અકાઉન્ટ ડિસેબલ થઈ ગયું છું તો એ જ આપણે એની ચીજની ગનિમત લઈને આપણે થોડું ટિપ્સ આપી દઈએ કે ઘણા બધા હમણાં હેક્સ થઈ રહ્યા છે ઘણા બધાના અકાઉન્ટ્સ ઉડી જાય છે રાતોરાત. So, what is the one step that can make them their account assured of safety?
See, there's the best thing is two factor verification. If that is there, uh, एक हद तक तुम्हारा अकाउंट नहीं जाता. But then there are a lot of reasons where the account get disabled. The hashtags which are banned and you are still using them. You are doing some activities which are not in Instagram guidelines. ये भी आपने नहीं खबर होती. Like commenting very fast. Engaging, sending links, lot of links, external links to your people in the followers, people who are not even following you. તમને random ઘણા messages કરી રહ્યા છો.
Right.
All of these nitty gritty stuff, Instagram હવે more than ever before, they have become very conscious કે okay, we don't want such kind of people and they will disable you without any warning. So that all happens in it. Then બીજું ઘણી ચીજો છે request accept કરીને opening other people's link that gets hacked irrespective of
Right.
वैसे कितनी भी security हो. So like these are the few things. Every time there is a एक नवू I'm sorry. Okay, so every time there is a if there is a new security level, hacker will find out, or there is more
Ah,
Instagram. Sorry, there's somebody continues calling.
okay.
Okay, so there is every time there is તમે અગર દેખશો કે એક security level up જાય या there is something which is happening, inasi again there will be another place where the hackers are also active, the security, they find a breach. So it's an ongoing process कि you are very much updated with કે તમારે શું કરવું જોઈએ Instagram પર શું ના કરવું જોઈએ. And if they are taking out something like two-factor authentication, they are taking out an app, so do follow it. Don't take it lightly कि हमारा अकाउंट સાથે તો નહીં થાય. Like
There is the best way કે જેનાથી તમે તમારો અકાઉન્ટ એકદમ સેફ કરી શકો છો.
yeah, exactly.
હવે let's talk about brands and Instagram. So when brands start their journey on Instagram, एकदम कैजुअली शायद शुरू करता હશે આપને બી જેમ शुरू કરેલું બટ અગર એ લોકોને પ્રોપર સોશિયલ મીડિયા સ્ટ્રેટેજી બિલ્ડ કરવી હોય તો what are the steps they should follow?
Okay, now this is very elaborative. Though I had recently did a like 4-day workshop just to explain કે તમે strategy કેવી રીતે execute કરો, but we'll keep it short, keeping in mind everybody's time. Very important steps જે આપણે we have to take. A lot of people mistaking is that they want a content plan. They want okay, what type of content I need to create. But before the content, the first thing which people forget is defining your goals and objective on social media. So of course we all want sales. That is no doubt in it कि आपने सबने sales जो है,
Hmm.
clients जो है, customers जो है. Yes, that is the end result. But then there is still more to it. Are you looking for brand awareness? Maybe you are still very new and you want brand awareness. Maybe you have been doing offline માં તમે ઘણા strong છો, but હમણાં જ online આવ્યા છો. So maybe you need website traffic, or you need something people visiting your store. So your goal has to be very much clear के objectives मुझे for the upcoming 3 months at least. 1 month ma
Hmm.
nobody can get like a crazy result. So it is important that you are very much focused for at least 3 months goals तुम्हारे पास है. Now what is it you are requiring? Lot of people are there on services. So Gani time, it is not about getting the customer, it is also getting the leads. Teachers हुए
Hmm.
agency owners or whatever, it is important कि तुम्हें inquiries आती रहे. So when you are ready to sell, or you have that program, or you have that class, or whatever starting, at least it will not be just a second, just let me mute this before. So when you are ready to sell, at least you have that leads ready. Inquiries chain हमारा पास है.
Mhm.
So first and foremost of any strategy, don't go jump to content. Okay, what is my content? What should I post? Think about like what is your goals. Firstly, second, it is very important. People start saying is, okay, that's one of the mistakes. Since we are talking about the mistakes, lot of mistakes here. People find that everybody is my audience. Like I want to sell to everybody. Everybody, anybody can use my product. It is my service, anybody can use. But it is not like that. It is, you have to be very focused on who is your customer, demographic
Hmm.
wise, age wise, interest wise. Who is it that you want to sell? Who is that you are looking to sell to? Knowing that your target audience application, okay, knowing your target audience is like exactly is very important. So Usaina is also here, and like he's the master of that. So he knows that the importance of working with the right people. Like
Hmm.
we always like, we don't want to sell. We can't even sell to everybody. It is not possible. Not everybody will be your clients. So when the people start having that broad area can sell to anyone, that's why they are not able to make that sales. So just go with your goals and then target your proper audience. What is your audience? Based on your audience, choose the platform. Instagram, by most Instagram is there, but there are other platforms also like TikTok, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Facebook groups. જે હજી બી ઘણા active છે. If these platforms are there, then probably there is audience. એના વાસ્તે એટલું ચાલી રહ્યું છે. So you're missing out on a lot of things. Uh, you can be on Instagram, but maybe your main sales channel might not be Instagram. It can be other platform as well. So
Right.
do your know your audience really really well. Like it is, don't even focus like કે મને બસ followers વાસ્તે જોવે છે. You can have like really good business even under 1000
Hmm.
followers. I had my first client when I was like, I had less than 50 followers from Instagram.
Wow.
From Instagram itself, did direct money Instagram से आया. And I was so surprised, and it was my pretty new account at that time, and only under 50, and it was a really good client and I've been working with. So it is not about the followers. It can so make sure that it's more about your audience. The
Okay.
other the third thing I would say is that your competitors. Know your competitors very, very well. Analyze if they are doing some work, they're probably doing something good. Check their insights, check their content, what's working for them, and then adapt it to your own style. Don't copy them. Because જ્યારે copy કરશો, you will start having like competition that, oh my god, she's doing, maybe આજ same કરું, મારું ના થયું. It is not that. It's just about the learning process. કે તમે
You will
તમારા
look.
competitors દેખી રહ્યા. Yeah, just get inspiration for them. And sometimes your competitors are your biggest collaborators. It is not, it is not even a competition sometimes. So just know about them, know about your market. કે શું ચાલી રહ્યું છે. It will give you a good insight કે what is working in terms of engagement, in terms of market. So and then you approach it in your own way. Approach it on your own way કે તમે કેવી રીતના એને કરવું છે. હવે તમારા પાસે આ સબ ઇન્ફોર્મેશન છે તમારા કોમ્પિટિટર્સની. What do you want to do with it? કેવી રીતના,
Right.
what suits you, what you are comfortable with. તમે કોઈ બીજાની ચીજ કરવા જાશો, it never works for you because you and them are not same.
Yes. Originality તમારી જ રહે. For sure.
તમે નથીને
એટલે
કરી
શું?
બી નહીં શકો, લોંગ ટર્મ નહીં કરી શકો.
Right.
Consistency, people keep saying consistency. you won't be able to keep it consistent because it is not your style, that is not the way you work, that is not the way you want to do the business. So it is probably कि that part of rabbit hole ना चला जाओ कि बस मैं जो आज करूँ कि बीजा सब सुपर ही रह जाए.
ટુ સમરાઇઝ ધીસ, પહેલા તો તમારા ગોલ્સ ને સમજો કે શું તમારે એક્ઝેક્ટલી જોવે છે સોશિયલ મીડિયાથી, એના હિસાબથી તમે કન્ટેન્ટ સ્ટાર્ટ કરો, એન્ડ ધેન જેવારે તમે લીડ જનરેશન થઈ જાય તેવારે તમે સેલ કરવાનું સ્ટાર્ટ કરો. સો હમણાં લેટેસ્ટ શું પ્રોબ્લેમ્સ હશે સોશિયલ મીડિયા માર્કેટિંગમાં, લોકોને શું ટ્રેન્ડ્સ હમણાં ચાલી રહ્યા છે સોશિયલ મીડિયા માર્કેટિંગના રિલેટેડ?
Okay, so there is one thing which is said. I'll answer. The biggest problem is they start thinking of profits before creating awareness to their audience. Exactly. Yeah, that is there. કે મારા પાસે sales નથી આવી રહી. Okay, it will never come. તમને setup કરવું જોઈએ. So as I said, goals, તમારી audience કોણ છે, તમે at least know them before you like બસ you know your product, your service, લઈ લો. એમ નથી. સામે વાળાને how is that person reacting to it? They want it, they don't want it, maybe they want something else and you have it, but તમે એને કઈ બીજું જ આપી રહ્યા છો. So that is important. There is one thing is that when strategy comes, I want to say is then create your content plan after this. So develop a content strategy that aligns with your goals, with your awareness, તમારા પાસે કેટલી insights છે. Make that content, consider like different type of content હવે. So don't just be like કે એક જ ચીજ કરી રહ્યા છો ઘડી ઘડી, like, and make sure that if you have chosen a style of your content, at least give it a 3 months to work. એવું તો નથી કે it will, your one post will hit. You have to be a little more frequent with it. You try with it and start engaging with your audience when you're doing your strategy. Most important part which most people forget to be social. They want the likes, they want the followers, but they don't return back. So make sure that you return back the same thing what you are expecting it on the social media.
વેરી વેલ સેડ. અને હવે શાયદ કેમ થઈ ગયું છે કે હવે લાઇક્સ અને કમેન્ટ્સ ના આગળની ગેમ શરૂ થઈ ગઈ છે. લાઈક વચમાં હતું કે ચલો લાઇક્સ અને કમેન્ટ્સ ને આ બધું મેટર કરે છે, બટ નાઉ ઇટ્સ ફાર બિયોન્ડ જસ્ટ લાઇક્સ એન્ડ કમેન્ટ્સ.
Yeah,
The
it's
game
far
has
more.
become bigger.
Yeah, like you were talking about what is the new change, like what is the biggest trends which are seen. uh, so that is one thing which I keep saying that okay, firstly that lot of people now more of personalization and authenticity આવી ગયું છે. Like before you could just put your product and maybe it would sell. હવે શું છે કે you need to humanize it. તમે કોઈ મોટા brands ને બી દેખશો તો they will bring in the model, they'll show behind the scenes, they will show what is coming up. Lot of it કે તમે don't put it on too much of only product based. So make sure that you are focusing on creating like that genuine interactions, genuine connections with your audience. So that is where તમારા જે તમે કહો છો કે મને engagement increase થાય, it will increase basically. So if nothing, okay, I have a service. Okay, suppose I'm selling this management service. Okay, social media management. They make post by okay, I'll give you X number of posts, X number of ads campaign. I'll give you one marketing strategy. Come on and buy it. It will never work. So that is one big reason that I have a personal brand rather than any more of the page. My whole idea of personal branding is that building a more connection. So and that also Instagram is favoring. તમે દેખશો તો હવે trends are going down and original content which is there with the original audio when you are speaking, that's even coming up more. People are not going with dancing and actions only. When there are speaking content, tips content, something behind the scenes, it's getting more views than the ones which are trending. So that is like the biggest, I think the biggest change I feel has happened. And also, of course, video to share, reels, YouTube shorts, TikTok, or Snapchat, all of these are booming short videos. Like nobody wants to see like a long video. That is reason why first you told me that we want to go live. I was like, apne 30 minutes now, we'll finish it up. We'll not make it big.
Right,
Attention
right.
span is very less. People have got less time. We
That's
can't.
gone down to 2 seconds or 3 seconds. So people just want
They
to
want
swipe, swipe,
to
swipe.
swipe. They don't want to. They don't want. And also, this see, you and me are in marketing, we can talk about marketing like whole day long. But Agna, there is people who want like, okay, give me the short thing. And I loved it, like the way you are hosting this. By the way, I want to mention that the way you are hosting this chit chats and everything, I love the dedication you have, and I really admire the way you are systematic with it. Most of the time when I collaborate with somebody, they're so lost. It's like, chalo collaborate like kare, and it is very random. But I like the approach where you telling, okay, आपने आ date करसो, we are doing it this time. You have a set things. We are talking about X, Y, Z, and we are not wasting anybody's time. We know that what we are delivering, it is there, basically. So that is
We
the
are getting professional.
yeah, I like it. I love it. Like systematic is like, I'm like, okay, if it is chit chat, it is not just chit chat. It is like proper, very well planned, systemized way. And that is most of the time why I tell you yes. When you come up with something, I was like, okay, we'll do it, because I know that you are not going to do like, you're not going to call me 10 times and remind me or anything. You will tell me this we have to do at set of time, and I like it that way.
Yes. ઓકે સો આપને આઈ એમ શ્યોર કે તમે ઘણા બધા બ્રાન્ડ સાથે કામ બી કરવું હશે ને તમે સ્ટડી બી કરતા હશો એવો કેસ સ્ટડી છે કે જેનાથી આપણે શીખી શકીએ કે હાઉ કેન ધ પાવર ઓફ સોશિયલ મીડિયા મેક અ ગ્રેટ બ્રાન્ડ ઓફ યોર્સ.
Do I have to name the brand?
યોર
Okay, so I'll not name it because I've not taken anybody's consent yet. But if I would say that there is a, take her somebody home business. So her name is Fatima, and she's a baker. So when she started with the coaching, and when she started with doing the social media strategy, the very first thing was that she had moved from a different place. Am I there? Am I live?
યસ યસ
Okay, so she had moved from a different place, and she had come to a new place in Kuwait, and then she wanted, she was lost. Like basically, she was lost. Okay, so karu main, my there's so much of competition. All the people over here are selling. अपने जब competition ने देखा तारे मन लगे that everybody is doing what I'm doing. So we feel even more and we feel even more nervous. The way she was, like, she was so overwhelmed. She felt like કે મારા પાસે time જ નથી, but મને કરવું છે મારું business. She was determined. She wanted to do the business, but she was not finding the time. She was feeling very much overwhelmed, confused that I don't know Instagram. I don't know. I'm not very good with technology. I'm not very good. So there was a big block when I was working with her during our sessions. So that is when I say that mindset comes first. कि अपने first we have to see that, calm that, bring up that confidence and calm that anxiety. So we do some tools and techniques of how we are going to do that, and then we set a lot of clarity over कि okay हमें अपने what is our plan of action. So first of all, the brand awareness. Nobody knew her much. There was no people, and that was the objective of the brand. Before the selling also, she was selling, but she wanted to increase her sales. So the thing
રાઈટ
was that brand awareness noti. Her product was so good. Her cakes and her muffins and everything was very, very, very delicious. But the thing was, she didn't have that exposure. We said the same thing which I said with the strategies, that how you're going to do it. The first thing we did was getting a clarity of what we want to do. What is the objective? Sales will come. Brand awareness does say people will know, the sales will come. But the whole idea was to have a brand awareness, and also to fix her schedule, to fix her how she's going to operate, how she's going to be working in her business, because as a woman we are juggling with a lot of things. We are juggling with home, we are juggling with kids, we are juggling with all things, but we need to make it work. So there is always a way to make it work, only that if you have to trust the process. Okay, I can do it. So that was
રાઈટ
the thing that she started working on. She started working week by week with a different strategy, with an open mindset. She started creating content also, not very regular everyday content, thrice a week, because we wanted to take it something at a space which she's able to keep up even later on, long run. We never work on a very short term thing. अगर તમે કોઈ બી ચીજ શોર્ટ ટર્મ કરવા જાશો ને એગ્રેસિવલી કરશો, તમે એક વીક કરશો ને પછી બે ત્રણ વીક નહીં કરો. That is the full idea. So we started working on that. We started working on our content. Okay, come content kare, but that content should be really good. Okay, people should have that brand awareness. And she did it for like 4 weeks, and then within the 4 weeks itself, like she started, she came up with a new product line. This is the same person who didn't have time. एक नवू product line करूँ. She got an exposure with a different nationalities. She doubled her sales, literally doubled her sales. So it was like really, really good. Like she was not focused also, even on sales. She was like, I want to get into online marketing. That was it. कि okay, मैं सब जोना છે મને આવવું છે. I want to do it. But eventually, as I said, the sales picks up. The sales picks up. So this was like, and then again, it was just not marketing. It was also a lot of it where she was doing her mindset work. To calm her, that ke overwhelmed na thai jaye. She should not leave it. The things which she felt that I can't do. She started doing her Instagram. She started her photography. She was approaching people. She was talking, networking with people. She started all doing that, and she felt so confident that she started another line of product only. It's not easy to start another. So yeah, that was I think the best thing she could do.
We can say that લોકો ઘણીવાર સ્ટાર્ટમાં સેલ્સ એક્સપેક્ટ કરવા જાય છે અને એ નહીં થતા then they come up કે નહીં 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 Instagram marketing doesn't work. So it has to be in step wise કે brand awareness કરી પછી lead generation કરવું પછી તમે sales પર ધીરે ધીરે જઈ શકો છો. So you have to follow the right steps and then you can expect કે ચલો મારા sales હવે ધીરે ધીરે વધશે અને boost બી થશે, right?
Exactly, and there is always a different strategies to do it. Never think कि मैं एक चीज करूँ ने नहीं થાય. There is zillion different things you can do. There is not one way. Depending upon how you want to do your business, how comfortable you are, how much time you have, how much time. If the other person who is doing probably does have like lot of time, they have somebody helping them, તમારા પાસે support કેટલો છે, તમારા પાસે time કેટલો છે to give your business. Depending on that, you can always judge if my Instagram marketing is working or not. So people
Okay.
only try few things and they say कि it's not working. It will work. It is just, and of course પછી તમારો whether you have studied your audience or not, your target audience is right or not. If you're generic, talking general, you are not, you won't be able to hit it. So, agar tame, if you do your, and these all research which I'm talking about, you don't even have to do it every day. It is just matter of doing once in 3 months if you don't want to do every monthly. But at least once in 3 months, tame weekly ne analyze, you do things, it works out very well.
ઓકે આપ કહી રહ્યા છો કે જજિંગ ની અને એનાલાઇઝિંગ ની વાત તો what would be that measures જેનાથી આપણે ખબર પડે કે we are on the right track? How can we
Uh,
count?
think I can explain how sponsored ads can help them grow. Sponsored ads na under, okay, I'll answer that question by the end of it.
Yeah.
Well said, Fatima. Welcome, most welcome. The the firstly, I would say that when you're talking about metrics, again, objectives, the more objectives who are to. So let's say your objective was engagement, because brand awareness, for example, then you see that how many people, how much, you are not only just seeing the metrics of likes and comments, you are seeing how many people shared, how many people are actually reach ke liye આવી રહી છે, how much is your impressions, how many people have seen your content. Basically it's the impression and reach. તમે અગર ઈ numbers track કરશો, જે insights તમારા Instagram પર આવી જશે, you will know કે okay, it's picking up, your content is picking up. So it might not be direct sales, but if people are sharing and saving your content, maybe not liking and commenting, maybe not DMing you, it is it's okay. Like still that is a good numbers to measure. Not everything will be increasing. Some things has to be increased. For me, most of the time mara comments par egla nathi, because maybe I'm not an influencer, but when people read my content, they always DM me. I have never seen that a post channel I don't have the comments over, I don't have a DMs over it. Why? Because obviously it is about their business, it is about their problems, and they like to connect with me on DMs more than comments. So it's fine, my metrics is fine. It is not that oh mara comments come, so what do? I have to according to what your objective is, your goal is, you measure. Of course, if you are an influencer, you would always measure your likes, your shares, your saves, and everything. For me, it is more on saves and DMs. So engagement metrics to measure. There is likes, comments, shares, reach,
Hmm.
impression. Think about that. Think about how many people it is reaching. Of course, everybody wants to measure the followers growth. Do it. We still want to increase our network. We don't want to. I'm not saying followers are not important. Followers are very important, but make sure that the right people are following you. If you
Hmm.
feel that some audience, um, for example, for me, if I see a random man, just 007 કરીને મને follow કરશે. I will, I will actually make sure I go to my following list. I keep checking. लेकिन मैंने सबने में unfollow, 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 unfollow. I make sure that they are unfollowing me. It's okay. My followers नीचे रह गया है, but comparatively, if there are 70 followers or 100 followers in a month, and if I'm unfollowing these 30 people and filtering out, so શું થાય કે જ્યારે તમારો reels કોઈને બતા is going to somebody, okay,
Hmm.
and it depends upon કે એક customer like say કે over here um, I can see she's there, okay, reside, and she's my, like, I know she's a small business, she's a personal brand, or she's a brand, or she's in business. She's following me, it's good. I will leave her. So when she's commenting, when she's liking, Instagram feels that okay, these kind of people like her content, and my reels
Right.
are shared more to these same kind of audience.
Hmm.
And if I let the H007 follow me ને મેં એને unfollow ના કરું ને ઈ comment या like કર્યા કરે મારા post ના ઉપર, so what happens then my post will go to all those kind of audience. So we have to be
Hmm.
very mindful कि अपने followers growth is good, but keep an eye on your growth. Who are following, is that good audience or not? Remove the bots, remove the unnecessary followers. So that is important. There other thing is your conversion tracking. That's where Hussain Bhai over here was also talking about your ads. I would highly recommend that use Facebook Business Manager rather than Boost. Don't boost your post. It gives you results. Sometimes it does not give you result. Other time it is very unpredictable. Say you are using $10, ne tamara paase maybe 20 sales are, for example.
Hmm.
But same thing, if you are using Facebook Manager and if you're using that $10, you might get 40 or 50. It is
Hmm.
very good to optimize. તમારા ads ને તમે optimize કરી શકો. You can, as you know, you have already done your research about your target audience. Okay, what are their interests, who are there, their demographics, age. તો તમે એ ઘણું કઈ Facebook ads માં કરી શકો, which helps, like it's worth the money you are paying. Some people is like, okay, if I do boost, મને એટલા likes આવી જાય, then I get one or two sales. But okay, great. If you put that same amount on Facebook Business Manager, you will see much more better result than maybe 10 times more better result. That's the power of the Facebook ads. Obviously, inside that is a whole new world. Ads is a whole new world. In Amabi content challenge, copy lines challenge, where you want to direct your ads, WhatsApp. Now the best part is like you can direct them to WhatsApp also instead of
Right.
website. So
WhatsApp is also
everyone
a
can
great
use,
option.
anyone and everyone can use Facebook ads like messengers here. You don't need to have like a website to run a Facebook ads. So yeah, that is it. There's one more very good metrics that you all would want to see, is that how many mentions you are getting, brand mentions. So some people are mentioning you somewhere, some people are tagging you somewhere, some people are collaborating with you. All of these things are very good for your business. So it will make a very big difference જ્યારે તમે એના મેટ્રિક્સમાં જો કે oh, 10 people have tagged me in somewhere, some place. Not giveaways, not giveaways, some good content or something like that. Some people have mentioned you in some caption, some people have mentioned you in some comments. It shows your business growth more on the social media growth, but yes, it shows that yes, and that's where Instagram also feels that she is getting mentioned or he is getting mentioned everywhere. Let's promote it more. So
Authentic
some
information. people can trust कि हाँ they are getting mentioned in good things, so हंसेगा एकदम, brand में कुछ दम होगा for sure.
Authenticity is build authenticity and your credibility. So of course there are specific metrics you can track. There's so many other metrics you can track, but just few of them. Some other metrics is how many people are clicking on your stories, link, tags તમે મૂકતા હો યા તમે વેબસાઇટ મૂકતા હો યા whatever. How many people are clicking on that links? That is a very good metrics to see your viewers on your stories. People sometimes are not looking at feed more, but they look at your stories. They're
Hmm.
stalking your stories for a very long time. They're observing you. They might feel shy or they don't want to interact. That is a different thing. But yes, if they are viewing and if they are viewing constantly, that is a good metrics to look at. That okay, I have a good viewers. I have a good people who are they're not connecting with me on DM. Okay, if they connect with you on DM, nothing like it. But if they are giving you reactions to your stories, or if they're clicking on that any link you are putting or any tags you are putting,
We can
so
if they are not making the DMs, we can have a DM with them that how can we help them.
and definitely, like say you have tagged me on your story. I have tagged you on your story. So if I go into my metrics and see that how many people are actually clicking on Bohra Shoutout, it's a good metrics to see because it also means that whoever I'm putting on my story, people are trusting them. People are
Hmm.
curious about that. So they are interacting with what I'm saying or what I'm doing. So it's a good metrics to see if you're putting your WhatsApp link and people are clicking. That means they want to connect with you outside social media. Few of the metrics,
Yes,
but this is if you have this much also, it's more than enough.
yes, right. So I guess we have crossed the time.
Yeah.
So let's end this day. अपना જે factor છે જેના વાસ્તે આપણે એકદમ મારામારી હોય છે ઇન્સ્ટાગ્રામ પર રીચ અને એન્ગેજમેન્ટ. સો જતા જતા આપણે ટિપ્સ આપવી જોઈએ કે રીચ અને એન્ગેજમેન્ટ કઈ તરહ લોકો આપણે બૂસ્ટ કરી શકીએ.
Okay, so everybody wants that I want to like and comments and everything, but I want to share very different, a little different approach. Some people might like, some people might not like, but this has been like it has worked for me, and it has worked for my other clients, and I'm sure it will work for you. That try to build a community over your Instagram. So by
Okay.
community, I mean is a group, a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group, or anywhere some kind of a connection building where you have a group, a community. Even the followers in that is your community. Of course, you if you have like 5,000 followers, 10,000 followers, you cannot connect with everybody, but try to have a few of your members who are connecting with you on your email, on your WhatsApp, or some group where you can group them and provide them with as much value as possible. Be it your tips, connect with them, like their content, engage with them, communicate with them more. So this is which helps your like this will help you get the engagement also from them because you have built a loyal a loyal community, and it's been far most the best thing I have done for my own business, and a lot of people have done for their business also, and you will see a change, you will see that difference coming into your content, your interaction also. It will definitely be seen in your content.
Yes, for sure. So the end is perfect. Like try to build a community. થોડું likes, comments એ બધું ઠીક છે એ આયા કરશે. બટ અગર તમે તમારા લોકોને એક જગા પર લાવીને એ લોકો સાથે બોન્ડ બનાવવાની કોશિશ કરશો, એ લોકોને એક ડાયરેક્શનમાં લઈ જવાની કોશિશ કરશો તો ડેફિનેટલી એ લોકો તમારા સાથે રહેશે and it will become a great experience.
and
So
and
I guess that was
algorithm loves it, and algorithm loves it. Algorithm is like, oh, you're connecting with so many people, you are also being social, it will get social ne. Other people, other I think people forget is just ask them to in your comment or in your content. Lot of time I see that there's no call to action on the captions, so just put some call to actions that share it with your friend or share it, make it more shareable, savable. It is not only about commenting, maybe you want everybody to save that content, so ask them that save it when you are like if it is like for me when it's an inspiration, I'll say like, whenever you feel overwhelmed, save this and come back to it when you feel overwhelmed. So people save it. It's not about like and comment. Depending upon your content, save, share, like. Just ask them to do it, and they will do it. And keep it simple. Don't tell them to write their like a biggest problem or something in your comment. Them, like as you said, short people have very short span of time, right? Like a very
Hmm.
what do you, short attention span, I mean. So when they are looking as, if you feel, just tell them, just drop a heart if you agree. That is it. They want to drop a heart. You don't want them to write lines and lines in your comment. Nobody has that time. Keep it very short. Ask them to do something small, simple things, and they will do. Don't tell them that something very random, very generic, and very long, where they have to think. कि वो अरे मैं super one. Like if you like, what is your favorite inspirational quote? And like people would be like, what it is? They will forget and they will start scrolling the next thing.
Right.
If it's something inspiring, just say that. Put a heart if you agree. Like it's just example of something simple. So
Right. For
don't.
simple, I would say you don't get it unless you ask for it. So मांगो मांगने से सब मिलता है
Of
तो
course, of
आपको
course.
yes you will get it for sure but you have to ask for it so and one feature which I guess you and me are waiting which is community or over LinkedIn I'm just waiting कि क्यूआरए आवे અને वहां पर अपनी LinkedIn ની अरे sorry Instagram ની community बनी जाए धन्यवाद and we can bring all our loved ones loved followers together.
Of
So
course.
I guess let's wind it up with a note કે બધાને જે બી એ લોકોના મેટ્રિક્સ છે એ બરાબર જતા રહે બસ એ સમજવાની કોશિશ છે કે તમારા ગોલ્સ સમજો સોશિયલ મીડિયાથી તમારે શું જોવે છે એને એના ઉપરથી સ્ટેપ બાય સ્ટેપ ફોલો કરો એન્ડ ધેન યુ કેન ગો ટુવર્ડ્સ ધ એન્ડ ગોલ વિચ ઇઝ સેલ્સ સેલ્સ ડાયરેક્ટલી તમારે મહિના બે મહિનામાં નહીં આવે and then you end up saying, nahi Avira, so let's leave it. So it's a long process. So follow the things right. Get in touch with social media managers, social media strategists, and get your things on place and have a great Instagram journey. So thank you, Fatima Bin, for that
Thank you.
lovely live
It's
information.
always fun.
It's always
It's
great.
always fun. It is nice collaborating. As I said, you are doing a really, like, kudos to you, the way you are handling and you are doing it. Um, I'm I'm happy I could be a part of it.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, bye bye, and thank you all for joining in.